Hi, everyone. This is immigration lawyer John Kasravi, come with you with the Immigration Lawyers Podcast, vendor focus section with one of our great sponsors who probably most of you listening are already using as your form software and case management tool at Docketwise.com, co-founder James Pittman. James, thank you so much for coming on.
John, it's always a pleasure. Thanks again for having me.
You're welcome. I really wanted to have you on because, one of the main reasons is a lot of the people viewing already using Docketwise, and it's so good to have you on and explain the features. Because I know when I get the emails, I'm like, okay, I'm going to read this, and then I just put it off, and then I forget a feature exists. So I want to some place to remind people you have all these benefits that come with your package, in addition to like this new stuff that popped up. So I let you start. Well, I'll mention the one we mentioned before is with ImmiTranslate, having the software where you connect and get translations done through a Docketwise portal. Can you talk about that?
Sure. So any document that you upload to Docketwise for which you need a translation, you're simply going to be able to, you simply can select the document and then you click more actions and then translate with ImmiTranslate. And that's going to take you to a portal that we have set up for the integration. And you will be able to upload a document from your Docketwise account into that portal and place an order with ImmiTranslate for a translation. They'll give you the price and you'll agree to it, and then they will translate it, give you a translation that is certified, that is acceptable for USCIS. And if it's a single document, they'll actually upload that right into your Docketwise account under the assigned client and matter.
This technology is amazing. I mean, people used to have to go and find a translator, drive there. They would charge exorbitant prices because they had the monopoly on it to a certain extent. So it really just evens things out. Plus, finding translation of certain languages is hard to find. So how do you know if they're going to have Gujarati or something like it someplace? But ImmiTranslate could pull that off. The most recent thing I saw was you're coming into the space for corporate employment business-based immigration. Docketwise a lot of times is known for more family-based. I mean, obviously humanitarian cases come within that, but you guys are really entering this space strong. What kind of new software are you introducing?
Yeah, well, it's a major push of Docketwise into the business immigration space, and we feel that we've achieved, remarkable results over the last, 5 to 6 years in updating the immigration software that's available to lawyers with things that are much more easy to navigate and much more user-friendly and offer very powerful forms technology. And now we're taking all that and aggressively moving into the employment-based immigration space. So we've deployed the corporate HR portal. It's a version of our client portal, which is specifically designed for corporate clients. They can log in, they can see, their employees, they can see what cases they have for their employees and tasks, uploaded documents and things that need to be done for each of their employees' cases. We're soon going to be deploying a phone app, both an iPhone and an Android version of the app, so that HR managers can actually log in on their phone and keep track of what's going on with the employees' cases. So that's one huge thing. The next huge thing is the e-filing for the Department of Labor for the DOL flag system, where you file your perms, your 9141s, your labor condition apps. We've deployed e-filing for the 9141, which is your request for a prevailing wage determination that you use in a perm case. And basically, you'll enter the data into the Docketwise questionnaire, and then you will click a button that syncs that smart form with the flag system, and the data will transfer over to the flag system. And then all you need to do is then log into the flag system, review your form, and submit it.
Wonderful. Going back to the corporate portal, I don't handle corporate cases, not my clientele, but from doing this podcast for so many years, and I've talked to like the bigger firms, a lot of these corporations are even making it mandatory that the law firm that they work with have some sort of client portal so the HR can access that. So many of them spend millions of dollars creating their in-house version of it, but at such a low cost to be able to just use Docketwise for that. It kind of levels a playing field with a lot of these big firms too. So it is a game changer for if you're a mid-sized immigration firm that's starting to get volume, business cases, bigger corporate clients, and have that expectation of having a client portal, which is, I guess, mandatory now for any big companies doing it. So, hats off to you. You're really changing the game for a lot of businesses.
Thanks so much. Yes, those large firms will have very specific requirements. I mean, just the demands of handling that volume of cases requires very specific tools, and an excellent state-of-the-art corporate portal is one of them.
Wonderful. And so as you said, the apps are coming out too, so people can use it on their phones. What has been going on in your perspective on the immigration world since the last time we talked a couple months ago? We had the AILA conference, which you were a part of. It seems immigration is growing. Like there's a lot of the chains that are holding us back are getting released, and even with the change, there's a lot of work. What have you seen from your perch on this field?
It's a confluence of different factors. I mean, the change in administration, obviously, so people feel more confident resuming immigration practice. That has, come together with the winding down of the pandemic, so that people are back to work. Our clients are coming into the lawyers' offices. But the change in administration, just look at some of the recent Supreme Court decisions that have come out, some of the decisions the Biden administration has made regarding TPS and other things have been huge. It's restored the confidence of both the practitioners, it's restored the confidence of immigrants, and it's also been a catalyst for lawyers who are thinking about immigration or who are considering getting into immigration to go ahead and try it out, because now it looks like the field is moving in a positive direction. So that's what I've seen. It's been very positive since January.
Yeah, I randomly have people I talk with who had perfectly fine cases, but just because the aura of fear that was surrounding the last administration, they just put off moving forward a case that was perfectly fine. So they don't know that. They just assume everything's bad, immigration stopped. I mean, there's wild things they hear on the internet. So there has been a big effect, and there's a boom in immigration field. And I see them in my magazine, like random people lawyers from other fields are coming, like, wow, I read this, it's such helpful getting to know this. So it's an interesting time in the growth of the field. It seems like it's going to be a boom quarter. I mean, a boom of 4 years. We'll see what happens next 4 years. It's back and forth yo-yo of a field that we have.
We can only hope, yeah.
One way or another, there's always business for immigration. I mean, America is immigration. To me, there's a doubt of this. Well, thanks so much. How's your partner doing, by the way?
Oh, he's very well. Just had his second child.
Oh, wow.
He's very thrilled about the growth of the company and the growth of his family. So he's doing great.
Oh, he's super busy with the second kid. Oh my God, a baby. So I send my congrats. I'll have to send him an email. Congratulations on that. But thank you so much for all the support you've done for the podcast and for the magazine. If people, let me do a reminder I shared at the beginning. If you want an extra 10% off the annual plan, just go to Docketwise.com/immigration-lawyers-podcast and use the Immigration Lawyers Podcast code. And you've been so generous to offer that incentive and promotion. I mean, the website is Docketwise.com. And I think if someone's interested, they could request a viewing of how to use it and stuff. You have people that I could talk with.
Absolutely, yes. You just go to our website and request a demonstration, and we will have a demo with you by Zoom. We'll walk you through all the features, answer any questions that you have. We offer you a 30-day free trial to get in and use all the functionality. You can put multiple users on the account and try everything out for a month. Totally free.
Well, thank you, James. Appreciate it. Stay on the line, but I want to thank you for doing that. And everyone who has been watching, definitely check out the Immigration Lawyers Toolbox magazine. The new issue is out at www.immigrationlawyerstoolbox.com/magazine. See you soon, Jim.
Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.